Alright, here we go. My name is Nat Attack, and this is Linocut 3, my Linocut journey. This one's exciting. It's like the other videos, the other two videos, but the artwork is different. So let's get at it. Alright, so I did skip the whole setup process, but it is the same piece of glass and image taped, and then tracing paper on top of it. Not too much difference. I still really like this setup, but it's just so much easier to have you're able to just move around the whole the paper while you trace it, you know? So I'm gonna keep doing this. I like this setup. I did learn a lot over the last few weeks. Watched a ton of videos. I just kept watching videos, and I'm kind of figuring out why my tracing, my image doesn't really get traced onto the lino. So hopefully next video, I'll have a really good transfer. So yeah, but check out while I trace this up. As you can see here, I'm put a lot of pressure on this, but just didn't transfer as well. Like I said earlier in the video, I saw a lot of techniques to do this better, and also possibly my pencil isn't the right graphite, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm very hopeful for the next one. But let's get to inking. This one was fine. I did mess up the feet again. If you watched the first video, I messed up the feet. It all has to do with the transferring pretty much and my inability to draw, but I'm learning a little bit on how to draw so I can make better linos, because I can, customize things more than tracing them. But here we are. That's not now. That's in the future. So, thank you. And I'll see you when we get to inking. I think all the steps of making Lino are continuously more fun after another. So, tracing your image is fun, and then inking the image, or sharpieing the outline, that's more fun. You get to see more of what the image is gonna look like. Then you got this, cutting it out, the meat and potatoes of everything. I love this part. It's one of the most fun parts. And then you go, oh wait, I want to see the actual image, so of what it looks like when it's printed. So that's actually the most fun part. So it's like a really fun, like, rising action, very excitement. One thing that I messed up on here is I started with a wider gouge, and you can kind of see it in the print, but the top half I used a wider tool, and then I was like, well, these details are way too much. So if I could go back in time, I would just use the same gouge for the whole image, but that's why we're doing this. We're learning. So yeah, I relax and watch me cut this up. And I did cut out the feet, and I can see it right now as I'm staring at the still image. It's not beautiful. Maybe I'll get better at that some days, but it's not happening anytime soon. Alright, down to the final thing. Inking it up. We're using the glass pane again. Boom. Put some ink on. And, I wish I had some... wish I had audio. Like, I just can't have the audio because I'm, like, coughing, sneezing, making a lot of noise. And you know, I live next to a road. Cars be going by, beeping their horns, and yeah, it's just not. I guess this isn't really an ASMR video, but you know, maybe I could do better numbers if I had like the cutting sounds and the cool stuff that people love. But unfortunately, that's just not where we're at right now in our video. That's fine. Anyway, here we are doing this. I messed up the feet like I've mentioned for quite a few times. This time I hated the feet, and then I kind of just inked over them, so they're kind of a little wonky, the prints. I said, I'd rather just like take this on the chin and treat it as a lesson and then learn how to fix mistakes post. But once I have ink that's drying, I just don't want to waste it. I don't think it's that bad, especially when I like, you know, I don't know, go over it a little bit. I think that if you're like my friends who got them, you probably won't even notice that it's a little extra goofy around the feet that I try to cover it up with ink. But I'm excited. So what I did is I, you know, packed up these and put them in cards, all 4 prints. You only saw 3, but all 4 prints, all ravens, packed them up and sent them off to my friends and in the mail, and then gave them to people in person. So I'm very happy with this, and I'm really excited for my next project. I'm going to be doing something cool, and you'll see it as I record it. And thanks for following me along my journey, and like always, please watch all my videos, please.